Hi Aries, my name is TC from TC Tarot and I'll be doing a reading for Aries. Let's see what's going on for you in love. This is for my Aries. What is Aries' love message? What's going on? So we have photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories, okay? So some of y'all are getting over something, okay? Whoever it is, whatever it is, I do feel like it's someone that you love. You may still love this person. You still care for them quite a lot. It could be you're grieving something that was long-standing in your life. Some of y'all, it's a pet. Some of y'all, something is simply changing and you kind of miss the way that it was. Okay, so you missed something. You missed the way something was. But I do feel like you're finding ways to cope, or you're finding ways to heal, or to be accepting of the situation, whatever that situation is for you at this time. So yeah, I do feel like you have a lot of care for whatever this is or whomever this person is. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries. What's going on in love from my Aries Spirit Divine? Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. All right, and it's on the side of being rescued. So a lot of y'all, Aries, are being very self-sufficient in a situation. It may have been disappointing for you, but you're deciding to use your skills to manifest. You're utilizing the tools that you have. So you're utilizing the energy spiritually. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 on my stove. All right, so this is like going in the correct order, following the steps, going from step to step in the correct way, following the yellow brick road. All right, and I mean that in a positive way, if it can possibly be positive. That's how I mean it. But anyways, the Four of Cups is some sort of disappointment. Something has missed you. You've lost something. Some of you, this could be an unread or an unsent message as well between you and someone. But I feel like you are utilizing what it is that you do have. Some of you are asking Spirit for some sort of clarity. Some of y'all are going to get some sort of clarity from Spirit, okay? It's going to be a wish fulfilled or just something that you need, and the extra oomph that you need to get over something, because here you are looking at some form of devastation that you experienced with the Ten of Swords. So you went through a tough time, but you're on the other side of it. And, you know, you're a warrior because we have this side of the Wheel of Fortune, but this side has the Magician, and the Magician is utilizing the wheel. So the Magician is making the wheel turn in this situation. And even the Star, this Star is about some sort of spiritual presence that comes in. You know, this is your path, your destiny, the glorified portion of being the Star, being unique and your own individual. But I feel like you could have a message of hope coming in, or something that gives you hope or clarity, or you're doing this for yourself. All right, so Spirit is giving you some type of way to heal, or giving you some sort of clarity through whatever means. I'm not sure if you're watching a video, or if you're reading, or you just get a burst of energy, but there's some sort of hope that's blooming here for you in the Ten of Swords, okay? So you could be getting rescued, yes, with the Eight of Swords, but this could also be you getting yourself out of your own prison, your own stuckness, your own solitude. Some of y'all, you're pulling this energy from somebody else. Like you're seeing somebody else come out of a situation. You're like, hell yeah, I could do the same shit, you know? Of course I can get out of a problem. I saw somebody hit rock bottom and get back up. So I believe I could do the same. You know, you may be feeling that way. All right, let's see here. What is your external person's energy towards you? Seven of Swords. Wow. Five of Pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. A lot of ego in this person's energy, okay? Whomever this person is, you're going to see them very clearly very soon. The person you're dealing with, Aries, is in the Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? We have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups, okay? Ugh. All right. So this person is lacking in some way in their life. And I feel like they utilize something in particular to feel better about themselves. They go about something the wrong way. This is kind of like a person that cheats to get to the outcome that they want. So for example, this can be like faking it to make it, but not in the way of, you know, trying to build your confidence so you can get through a situation. This is more so because I feel like that's what you're doing. You're like kind of faking it to make it, but it seems more like you're creating your reality. This person pretends. You're dealing with a pretender. You're dealing with someone that they don't put in the work to have long-term stability. They don't put in the work to have long-term health, to reach their long-term health goals. They don't put in the energy to work on themselves and their abandonment wounds. Whatever it is, these are things, the Five of Pentacles, it would be things that you have to spend a lot of time, energy, effort, blood, sweat, and tears, dedication, and discipline in order to achieve. When you're in the Five of Pentacles, you may be conflicted, you're not taking action, you lack the energy, the motivation in order to create something that is long term. But we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So I don't know if this person chooses to be alone a lot. Maybe this person avoids other people. Maybe when this person's around people, they feel inadequate with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. This person could genuinely just be happy alone as well, though. With the Nine of Cups, they're just very pleased with themselves. All right. This person may appreciate all of the success that they have. Maybe they don't really like to share it. You know, this could come from a place of having lacked in the past. So the person that you're dealing with, I feel like they're very, very self-focused. If this is someone that is with you, they're with you because you benefit them in some way. And I'm not saying that necessarily that they're using you, but you have to be beneficial. So for example, even if you just make them happy, you bring out their inner child, you fulfill them. For that reason, they look out for you. Their selfishness and you being a part of them and what makes them happy makes them selfish and protective of you as well. You get what I'm saying? All right, so I feel like this person is willing to save you, but this person's typically a very closed off person. Someone emotionally, they're emotionally stunted. It doesn't change the fact that they love you or they see you as some form of home. Now, you have to be careful with this person with the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse. With how they give to you, because it could be very strategic. Everything could be transactional kind of with this person. Or you have to be careful about what you give to them, what they give to you, because this person may interpret things as business deals even when it's beyond that point. So you may be dealing with someone, again, that they could have Scorpio placements. Because they view things in a very transactional way. Yeah. All right, but so this person's kind of selfish. Give me I don't know if this person deceived you. Give me another card on this. Yeah, we have the Just. This person's not being fair to you. I feel like they want to, but they don't really know how to. I don't think this person is used to being generous, being caring, okay? I don't think this person is used to caring about others. Nice. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So you feel disappointed. I feel like you're disappointed in this connection. You're disappointed with this person. But I feel like you're using that disappointment to the betterment of you. So I feel like you're bossing up. You may find yourself a little bit like maybe overly aggressive or easily irritated, though, in this time with the Emperor in the reverse. This can be in some way sometimes abusing your power, or just being extremely impatient, wanting things to go a specific type of way. You have reached some sort of level of divinity, but you're not at your peak right now. It's not that you're not performing well, it's just that emotionally this took from you, or this is taking a toll on you. Someone is very selfish. I think this person genuinely cares about you. I just don't think they know how to treat you, Aries. We have the Six of Wands. Yeah, so a lot of you are victorious, right? Six of Wands. But these are hard-won battles. Like, you know, you didn't get your victories easy. All right, so again, that could contribute to you being kind of controlling or domineering or irritated, you know, because you kind of got to fight tooth and nail for everything that you have. And also, you're trying to shake back from the disappointment of this situation. You put energy into a situation with someone, and I don't know. It just, maybe for some of y'all, this person disappointed you in a way where you wanted them to be worth it, like you wanted a payoff, you know. Even when you invest in people, you know, you can't really necessarily have expectations, but we all do. I mean, you have to have some level of expectations in order to act according to what it is that you want. So in order to create success, you have to have some form of an idea of what it is that you're going to be creating, right? So you had expectations here, and I feel like someone is disappointing you, or they did. They disappointed you. You made it this far to the Seven of Pentacles, and you hit some sort of blockage that this person doesn't seem equipped to overcome. And I feel like it's a mind thing with this person. They're fucked up mentally, like, you know, they're avoidant or something like that. They don't, whatever this person has a tough decision, or whenever they're challenged mentally in some way, whenever there's some form of hardship or something that requires them to think, they decide, it's almost like they see it as being attacked, and they decide to avoid. All right, so I feel like you're dealing with an avoidant. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're not letting this person change your integrity, your morals, your ethics, your codes. I feel like you're also being very cautious and careful with the things that you're doing. Specifically, if it comes to money, finances, networking, I feel like you're doing very well. You're being very thorough in all of your business. The business that you're doing. We have the Three of Pentacles here. So you're working alongside the right people in your life. I do feel like you have partnerships and alliances with people that are beneficial, that are growing or expanding or getting attention. All right, so I feel like people see you working with another person or other people, and they admire your work. Okay, so you're showing up as very gifted or very skilled, but I feel like your wins haven't been easy. And it's extra frustrating when a person that you care about or that you've invested in disappointed you. And I feel like someone did, or they're avoidant, they're avoiding you. They're heavy in self-care. Someone's focused heavily on themselves. And it's less than self-care, to be honest. It's not that pretty, but it is selfishness, it's self-centeredness, it's this person protecting themselves in the way that they know how. What's the outcome, though, between you and this person? Yep. Someone's emotionally immature here. We have the Two of Wands. All right, so something is prompting this person to be more open-minded, to consider their passions, or consider that the possibilities of what can actually come of this situation. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse, though, for them, and the Seven of Cups with some type of clarity or something. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit here in the reverse. This person is on some form of a journey. This person's on a spiritual journey. I don't feel like they've learned everything. I feel like they're learning things and they are integrating it into their life. Emotionally, I do feel like this person is still stunted. They don't express themselves well, or they don't fully understand their emotions. They may not know how to articulate their emotions or to utilize them to better themselves. Not yet. They're a Page. This person also struggles with communicating their emotions as well. But, you know, I feel like, too, this person is very sensitive. You know, when you're not fully developed emotionally, everything can kind of feel like a jab. So like I said, when this person gets a little bit uncomfortable in a connection with you, they become avoidant, you know. They start to feel like it's every man for themselves, and they run, they avoid. All right. So, but I do see here this person is getting some forms of clarity. I feel like this person's having dreams or epiphanies or little things that are giving them subtle clues and clarity. They are getting information and they are being inspired. This person is very possessive and protective of the things that they have. They're also very sentimental. Right now, they just don't feel safe, and that's why they're Four of Pentacles energy. They protect everything that they have. They may come off even very stingy. We have the Hermit here. So this is when you found what you need and now it's time to leave, okay? I feel like this person is being awakened right now, Aries. However, I think this person is like struggling to come into their new self. And it takes a while to readjust who you are into something very different. And this is a major arcana, so this person is going through some sort of major transformation or experiencing some major clarity, or they really have seen things about and within themselves that they haven't seen before, okay? This person is learning things, but I'm not sure that they're at a place where they have already, I can't say that this person is ready to be there for you because they haven't integrated the lessons. They are learning, they're going through the process, but they haven't integrated the information just yet. But with the Two of Wands here, their mind is expanding. And with that, they do think about you. You are on this person's mind. You cross their mind. But I do feel like this person's in very, very self-focused energy. And I do feel like that's where they need to be. They need to heal. You're dealing with someone that needs to heal. Okay? So it looks like for you, you're healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. It was starting to hurt dealing with this person. It's like it was pulling you in two separate directions, or maybe, yeah, or maybe you recognize this as something that would be painful for you. If you've dealt with an avoidant before, you're dealing with one again, and it's like it hurts, or you're remembering the things that you've been through before. You're learning from this person too, okay? This is definitely a spiritual connection. I don't feel like you're dealing with someone that means you harm. People like to speak negatively about avoidance, and I hate it because I was an avoidant. And avoidants don't have bad intentions. Avoidants are scared. Okay, they're afraid. Not of love. They're afraid of loving and then losing. They're afraid of ups and downs, highs and lows, and then you're not there. And typically avoidants are people who feel very, very strongly about things, extremely passionate, and they haven't learned how to regulate their emotions. So they feel those really high highs, and then when something hurts or when someone leaves, intense emotions means pain. The same way they say that to be happy you have to practice non-attachment. Well, the avoidant has the opposite issue. They are attached, and as a result, they have to remove themselves from situations because they don't have the mental prowess and the emotional prowess to separate themselves from the feelings that they have. All right, so let's see. Yep, very soon. All right, and we have attraction. Oh, and we have getting to know each other. Cute, Aries. Okay, so we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Very soon, you're going to get this energy off of you. Whatever stress this person brings to you, whatever overthinking this person brings to you, very soon, you're going to be back in an energy of so much confidence. And again, your confidence is so hard won. This person, finances and careers, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This could be a financial thing for this person. Maybe right now they're trying to hoard money, trying to save. But I feel like this person is coming from a place of lack somehow in their life. So they hoard things, or they protect things, or every slight change, movement, fluctuation in your energy, this person's hyper focused. They see more than what is theirs sometimes because they're filling in the blanks based on their previous experiences or what it is that they want to avoid from happening. But you're very confident irrespective of whatever is going on. I feel like you are focused a lot on yourself. I feel like you smell good, you look good, you're yummy. I feel like you're very attractive, Aries, so sexy. All right, always get sexy energy for you. All right, so we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So a lot of y'all are going to entertain this person, possibly on a friend level. All right, so you allow yourself to have conversations with this person here and there, whatever the case is, but you're not going to put a lot of energy into this person. All right, it says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. If this is someone that you have a soft spot for, I feel like they also have somewhat of a soft spot for you, Aries. And I feel like this person longs for you. They miss being in your energy. I just feel like they struggle with feeling safe in your energy. Okay. Let's get some messages from them. What do you need to know about them? What messages can I get for Aries? Can you please give me some messages for Aries? Please don't be mean. All right. So we have, I love your grind. It makes me want to spoil you even more. All right. And then it says, how can we maximize our resources? Yeah, this person's very practical. They're very much about not losing things. Yeah, at the bottom it says, your attitude throws me off sometimes. All right, so I feel like things that you do triggers this person, but I feel like you're also very annoyed with them. You know, this person keeps running, they keep avoiding, they keep not living up to your standards. Winning is nothing without you in my life. Yeah, and this person's going to miss you. So they can duck off and hide and try to protect the things that they have from you if they want to, but whatever they have is not everything. Okay, so they can hold on to whether that's finances, trinkets, energy, effort, time spent, you know, whatever type of investment this person's holding back from giving you and only trusting themselves, that's on them. All right, because I feel like their life would be better with you in it. Now, this person they respect you. Seeing you fly is what I live for. It's a lot of energy here of this person respecting you, your grind, your success, you winning, you know, things like that. But I feel like this person's afraid to cross that threshold with you for some reason. So they know that you will go for it for yourself, that you go hard for your own things. Strong cultural background. I feel like what I'm getting is that somebody has a strong cultural background, and I actually feel like the trauma that they have is having them act even against that. So this feels like this person's not even actually, like, I don't know. They built this persona from loss, and it's hard for them to let it go now. Like, they've built this persona of independence from loss, and it's like a safe place for them. They run back to being single, or they run back to doing things alone, or believing that they're the only one that can sustain certain things. It's a safe place for them. All right, so yeah. Selfish, uncaring, and cold. Yep. And we have, I have unnoticed spiritual gifts. This person needs some work. I feel like they're a decent person, Aries, but I also feel like you deserve the things that you want, the experiences that you want. You deserve fulfillment. You deserve prosperity. You deserve somebody that opens their hand for you with ease, spends money on you with ease, takes you out with ease, shows you love, care, you know, concern with ease. Like, whatever you like, Aries. If you like the person that plays with your ears, you deserve the person that, you know, rubs on your ears and rubs your face and your neck all day and massages you and cuts your nails. And if you like somebody that spends money and sends you on trips on a private jet, and I mean, let's not be unrealistic here, but if that is the level that you're on and you meet people like that and stuff like that, and if that's what you feel like, you know, you deserve and you're meant for that, that's a part of your destiny, shit, who the fuck am I to tell you otherwise, you know? There's always a way, and I feel like this is your energy, you know, towards this person. You feel like if this person really wanted to, they would do it. If they wanted to be a certain type of way, they would do it, you know? That's how you feel. So we have calm your energy. So I feel like you're not worried about it. I'm not going to worry about you, because if you really wanted to, you would. I'm not going to force you, all right? So I feel like you're letting this person run, avoid, cloak, hide, whatever. That's their fucking business. You do what you fucking do then, okay? I don't give a damn. All right, what's up next for love for Aries? What's up next in love for Aries, or what other message you want to give Aries regarding love? This is going to be very brief, okay? We have single, yep. We have trash, discarding, throwing out. So you get rid of something, someone, a situation, All right, I feel like you're wrapping something up. You're playing the music and all. I'm hearing. I'm getting the vibe like you're cleaning house, like you're throwing stuff away. You're getting rid of this person's energy or somebody's energy. You're getting completely clear of a situation. Single, current status available. So you're gonna be single, unencumbered, ready for someone, something. You know, ready for love. Okay. You just got rid of something, and I feel like you really want to boss up. You really want to make yourself proud. You really want to feel confident about this choice that you're making that is in your best interest. Yeah, I feel like, you know, this is like you're like a cat. You know, you hit the ground on all fours. You know, you're not letting nothing shatter you, hurt you, pain you. So what's next is you're picking yourself the fuck up, okay? And you're not allowing yourself to feel less than by anybody, even if someone did discard you or like throw you out like you were nothing. I feel like you're refusing to be seen or see yourself as or consider yourself any type of trash to somebody or to sit around and cry about something. You're not willing to be weak in this situation, and I love that. All right. I want to get one last message from this person. If they could tell you anything, what would they say to you? If they could tell you anything, what would they say? Too many. Skilled money management is showing up. One more card from this person. Seeing you fly is what I live for. Let's see. One card, please, for Aries. Damn, why are you acting like this? It's annoying. I don't know why it's acting like that. Like, it's being so difficult. It's crazy. I swear these decks be having attitudes. It's crazy as hell. Jeez. Give me a card. Sometimes I'm just not shuffling as much as I should too, though. You know, not playing my role the way that I should. Alright, give me one card, please. Alright, it says forgiving. Forgiving isn't always easy, okay? So it's a lot of things this person has gone through, like we've said a trillion times. And I feel like they're not fully over those things, and it's really hard for this person to give somebody a chance to put them through the things that they've gone through before. It says you taught me something new, so you may be a new experience for someone. They may have never dealt with someone sincere, genuine, collaborative, someone that is a boss in their own right, that carries their own weight, that fights their own battles. Someone may have never met someone like you, someone of integrity, but also a leader, a boss, you know. They may not have known that these two archetypes could coexist, or they've never witnessed it before. So I feel like you're a unicorn. They've never seen anything like you. All right, so forgiving isn't always easy. So this person has a lot of healing to do. They're holding on to some things from the past, and yeah. I love you, Aries. Bye.